What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming back to another episode. My name is Slayer. I hope y'all are having a great week so far. My week started off with me being sick Sunday and Monday, so yeah, that's how my week started. Anyway, this episode I actually want to work on our base, and then I also want to plant all the beacons and everything like that. We're probably going to do that first. The beacons, get that done. And if you guys can see, the game looks a little bit different. I am using a shader this episode. I don't know if I'm going to bring it back next episode. I still got to think about that. But yeah, let's get into this episode and start planting these beacons. But first, before we start building a bunch of beacons, we need gold, and we need a lot of gold. So I'm going to AFK here for a while and try to get a bunch of gold.
A few minutes later.
Alright, it's been a little bit. We should have plenty of gold. I mean, we have a lot of levels. We should use those before we die. Let's go check how much gold we have first. Oh yeah, we have a lot of gold. Wow, I did not expect that much gold. Okay. Now I just need to craft it all into blocks, and this should be plenty of gold to make the amount of beacons that we are making.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
That took longer to craft all the gold nuggets and gold bars into gold blocks than it took to actually get them. My gosh, that was horrible. Anyway, let's get back to the overworld and actually start building these beacons. Editing Slayer here. So there's not going to be any game audio. I will put some background music in so it's not just empty air, all that fun stuff. The reason why is because for some reason my OBS audio was set to my browser audio instead of my game audio. I don't know why it switched. Gotta love OBS. But bye. Okay, let's talk about the beacons real quick. So how am I doing these beacons? So this is how I do all my beacons basically. I dig down to bedrock and then I place the beacons at bedrock. This makes sure that basically all the layers has beacon effects and not just within a 50-mile radius of the beacon. So the radius goes all the way through, all 80, 90 layers or whatever. And then we will be doing mega beacons. Now, mega beacons are a little bit different than regular beacons. So basically how a mega beacon works is you have 6 beacons on top and they all share the same structure, and it just makes it so you don't have to use as much gold and that sort of stuff to make 6 beacons work at the same time. And then with 6 beacons you have all the beacon effects and that sort of stuff. Now, I plan on doing 12 mega beacons in total, and that basically means we need 72 beacons, not 64. So we gotta go kill some more withers. So let's go get it done.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Alright, I'm going to kill this last wither, and then we'll have an even 20. That should be plenty of nether stars for us. We got the gold, we got the beacons, now we just need to make the holes. And I am not going to sit here and make you guys watch me dig this hole 12 different times. So, yeah, I'll see you guys once we are ready to put the beacons actually in place. This was the best idea ever. I'm glad I only had to do this like 10 more times. Alright, all the holes are built. Now, we just need to clear the area to put the beacon. Now, I'm only going to build one beacon with you guys. And if you're curious what happened to all the levels, no, I did not get to use them. I fell down one of these holes and I died. Well, let's get to it. Personally, I think this is the best way to build a mega beacon, especially if you're doing underground. Cut out an area for the first 4-layer beacon, you put haste 2 on it, then you cut rest of it out. Just so it's a little bit faster. I was going to show you guys this in here, but it's too cramped. Give me a second, I'm going to hop to a creative world so I can explain this better for you guys. Okay guys, I tried to show this in the cave and it was just too difficult to show. So this is your normal full beacon, and when people hear mega beacon, they think it's something really big or something like that. So let's look at it this way. So think of this diamond block as the tunnel you bore down. So that means that you want, oh, there's a wall here. Let's do that. All right, so that's the tunnel that you bored down, and it's a 6 wide tunnel all the way down. You want to make sure that this beacon is in the center and goes all the way up on one side. After that, it's actually very simple to build a mega beacon. You just got to go from the other side. So let's say we're pointed this way, and you just want to make a horseshoe around every layer. That's all you had to do, and then you have a mega beacon. They're very simple. First time that I heard mega beacon, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be difficult to build. It just takes a lot of blocks. That's about it. Like I said, it's just a horseshoe. Or a U, whatever way you looking at it will make you feel better. After you get that in, now you have six blocks, which are these full blocks right here, and these are all full beacons now. Now, one thing I do is I make sure I'm facing one direction. So right now I'm facing south. And then you want to make sure you face south, especially for building them in arrays. And then you'll go speed 2, haste 2, resistance 2. And you'll just go down and you'll just follow this path through each one. And then the last one, mess you up? Oh, yep, I did. My bad. There we go. Then regen 2. I'm like, wait, why isn't that working? That was the reason why. Alright. And the reason why you want to make sure they're all going the same way if you're building them array. So let's take this middle one right here. It's Mega 137 and 17. So that means we want to go to 117. And we would want to build another mega beacon right here. Now I'm just doing it like this because, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, you won't. Hold on. Okay, so we have another mega beacon built, and I used the same method that I used over there, as you can see. And then you would just use the same process you used as that one. You would face the same direction that you were on that one, and then you would just go through and do the exact same thing. And what this makes sure, as long as you're doing it 100 blocks from each other, this basically makes it so there's no elapse in beacon buffs. And then there's also, and then these are within 100 blocks, so each beacon goes 50 blocks from each other, so there's no elapse or anything like that, and you're not wasting any of the beacon's range. That's best way to build them, and this will work in any direction. You just gotta make sure you stick with the same path and make sure they're all aligned aligned the same way. Yeah, that's about basically how Mega Beacons works. Let's get back into the video. I really hope I explained that good enough for you guys, but I am basically going to do this for all 12 beacons, and then yeah, I'll bring you guys back once I'm done, because it's just going to be me setting them up all the exact same way that I just showed you. Also, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are on our final beacon. We just gotta finish building it, get them all going, and then we're gonna fly out of here and actually see them all lit up. Hopefully, if everything goes as planned. This also took a little bit while longer than what I was expecting, because I had to redig like 3 holes, and I also had to go get a little bit more gold, because yeah, we ran out of gold. I can't believe we ran out of gold. And the reason why I had to redig the holes is because, well, I measured once, dug twice, instead of measuring twice, dig once. See, cutting turns work for Minecraft too. Alright, let's fly out of this hole. I haven't really looked at them since I've been putting them in. I've just been kind of going from hole to hole and not really looking at them. Oh my gosh. That's great. We have all of them in here. I guess it's time to color code them. Now, I think this is going to look nice. I got specific colors in mind for each one. So these inner ones are going to be green. The outer middle ones are going to be blue. The outer corners are going to be red. I don't know how well it's going to look, and I don't know if that's the best way to do it. If they're too much, I may just turn them all to gray. To a gray color. And this is the best thing about having max beacons. I can run around fast, and I can kill mobs super quickly because I have the strength 2 and everything. But this might have been a little bit overkill. I probably didn't need to put this many beacons down. But I'm going to get these all color coded, then I'll bring you guys back. I just finished the last one. Let's go see how it looks. Man, just flying over there, I can already tell this is going to be a little bit too much for our base, because our base is supposed to be gloomy and dark and ominous. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are there specific colors I should do them? I'll lead them these colors right now till I hear what you guys think. We're going to go ahead and hop into the next step of the video now. So, first things first. Past me has made present me look like a fool. I thought I completed these staircases and everything inside these towers. I did not, so I gotta do those. But first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be building the toppers to these rear towers. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to show, because I showed a lot of it when I did the 2 front towers. So we'll see how much of it I show. I might show nothing. I might show a little bit, you know. But we'll see. First thing first, let's get into this. Get these staircases built up and everything like that. Now, if you guys didn't see when we built the front 2 towers, so these staircases are very simple to build. They're just like a regular spiral staircase. The only difference is there's a triple white center instead of a single white center. That's the only difference. It does not make it any more difficult to build, or actually it makes it a little bit easier to build, to be honest, if you use a with that center. And then we are building up the walls to have a tiny tower on the inside that sprawls all the way up. that's how we're doing the insides of these. So yeah, very basic design. Once we're all done with the castle, we might come back in here and try to make the design look a little bit better, that sort of stuff. But it's just a staircase, so maybe not. I actually have a design idea for once we're done with the castle. I want to know what you guys think. So, you know, I've been thinking about making this castle look kind of decrepit on the side that faces towards the wilderness, so the back side, make it look like the walls are a bit crumbly, that sort of stuff. You know, make it look like it has suffered a few attacks, basically. You know, maybe make one of the towers look like it's like the top is starting to rip off from the actual base and starting to fall over, you know, something like that. What do you guys think? Should I keep it all whole and clean looking, or do you think I should make it look like it's, you know, it's battle scarred? All right, we're done with the inside. Now we just got to build the saucer. Yeah, it's basically a saucer, and then put the outline on it, and yeah, that is our first tower done. And then I'll do the second one off camera because it's gonna be exactly the same as this one, just over there. Of course, it's not gonna be as simple as, hey, let's build this and get it done. Yeah. So I run into an issue. I did all my measurements, double check, triple check, tore everything down, rebuilt it. So the cobble outline is not matching that other tower. So basically on the corners there should only be three blocks, and then 3 blocks, then two on each circle corner basically. And for some reason it has 4 blocks. And I can't figure out why. This is what happens when it's off-centered like this. These blocks should stay in a pattern all the way around this ring, but they are not. That's why I was building it to show you guys that it and it's very frustrating. I'm going to take a couple seconds here, try to figure out why this is happening. Because it's built exactly the same way as this tower. I figured out what happened. Exactly the same. I almost freaked myself out for a second because I thought I was going to have to destroy this all. So, if you look at this wall, you can see it's actually quite flat compared to this one. So, technically, that topper is one too big. It should have been a 4. And don't mind this, I'll fix it later. Yeah, so what I did, and I forgot I did this, is so this wall used to come out to right here. I pushed it in to make it look a little bit more pleasing, and I completely forgot I did that. So when I did the measurement from here to here, yes, that is correct. It is 5 blocks, but it should have been 4 blocks. So that is why it is not measuring correctly. And I got a skeleton shooting at me. So now I also had to check this one. Yep. So yep, it's supposed to be 4 blocks, not 5. And I completely forgot that I indented that. I might pull it back out. Because yeah, I don't even remember why I did it. Okay, I guess back to this and tearing it back down. Everything lines up correctly now. Yay. That only wasted like 2 hours for no reason because I was frustrated. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build the other tower off camera. I'm guessing this episode's already starting to get a little bit on the longer side, but we still got a lot of building to do, so let's put it into high gear a little. Well, it's official. Our 4 towers finally have toppers on them. Now we just gotta do the 4 inner towers and the flags up, and then we're done with the episode. Huzzah. Another thing I want to do is I want to start switching out these blocks, because I know I said it once and I'll say it again. There's just too much gray over here. It just looks like a big blob of gray when you're looking at it from a distance, and it looks horrible. So let's put some other blocks in here, maybe spruce it up a little bit, you know, that sort of stuff. Okay, I rebuilt it like 3 or 4 times. I'll try to make it look just not nearly as gray, and you know, it's subtle, but I am going to be doing more work up there this episode, so I think after I get everything done, it should look very decent and pop quite a bit. Well, more than it is now, at least. And then the oak log borders that I put up, I am going to do it on this lower level as well, just to break it up a little bit, you know. I'm going to be doing our bedroom as well, but let's hop down real quick and just take a quick peek. It's getting there. It's starting to look a lot better. Alright, I'm going to start messing with the bedroom, and then I'll bring you guys back here in a little bit. One thing I do want inside this bedroom is a fireplace. I've already started ripping everything out. Now, another thing is the floor. The floor has been half slabs for basically since I built it. Maybe I should switch it to full slabs. I don't know yet, but let's start with the fireplace. Let's see if we can get this to look good, and then we'll go from there. So when making a fireplace, you actually need 4 campfires. So you need 2 for the top and 2 for inside. This makes it so that it looks like that the smoke is going through the whole chimney when it's not. And it makes it look much, much better. But I know this video is getting long, so I'll mess with this more here and there, and then I'm going to go ahead and start actually building rest of the tower toppers for the inside wall. I'm going to build one of these on camera with you. Now, the reason why I'm tearing part of this down is I have built this tower 4 separate times, and I've had to tear it down each time because I did not like how it looked. You know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist sometimes, and I think it kind of makes issues when I'm playing this game. There's going to be 4 layers to this tower. Now, I forgot to record me building the bottom layer, so it's going to go stairs all the way around the bottom layer, 3 up, stairs, 4 up, stairs, 4 up again, stairs, and then a spike, basically. So that's how I'm going to do the base of all these towers, and then after we get that done, then we'll actually put design in around it and mess with that and try to get it to a point where it actually looks good. Also, leave in comments if you guys have a good way for me to do building episodes, because I don't want to speed it up a bunch, because when you speed it up and slow it down a bunch, it makes the video not flow very well. And it, cutting it a lot doesn't make it flow very well either. I'm trying to find a good median between it, but it is very difficult. All right, so with these last stairs going around, we actually need to start messing with the decorative design. So the design is literally what's going to make these towers pop or break the towers and make them look horrible. All right, so my first thoughts, I'm going to try to explain this as I'm going, is have stairs going in and then have blocks around. No, I think the blocks are too big. But doing stairs all the way around will make it look more like an uncrustable. That's the way I can explain it. Then at the centers and then gets fatter, and I don't want that sort of design. Alright, there's too much wood there. Let's try taking off the stairs and rechecking it. But I think that's going to mess with the design, and we may have to try something else. I can already tell before we even need to check it, that space is too big between those blocks. Let me grab some dark oak fences maybe and see if I can incorporate those in and make it look a little bit better. Alright, so maybe if we put the dark oak fences on the corners instead of full blocks, and then put the staircases back in, maybe. This is why I don't build a lot, because I'm not good at it. It takes me a long time to make a good design, and I can spend tens of hours on just one design trying to make it look decent. I don't know how I feel about this design right now. It's a bit I don't really have a good word for it, to be honest. But you can see what I meant when I said an uncrustable. It looks too thin on the edges, and it looks like it becomes a blob in the center. But I'm going to mess with this a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back once I have a better design. Alright, I'm on like 7 or 8 designs after the last one you saw. I'm still messing with it. I'm getting to where I like it. It's getting more and more detail each time that I redo it, and it's starting to look better and better. Now there's still a bunch of places that I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Right now I'm actually building a place to put a flag, because I want flags on each of the towers, so it looks like, hey, this is a fully functioning tower with flags and all that cool stuff. This is one thing that I am very annoyed with shaders. It is very hard to see any detail, and it makes it very difficult. Once we are done with the video, I'm going to turn the shaders off, and then I'm going to take you guys for a walk around the castle so I can show you guys everything that we did this episode, and it should be much easier to see. But our flag design is going to be very simple. It's going to be 3 blue blocks, 1 blue block, white blocks on each corner, and then tapered out. Now on the big towers, it's going to be 5 blue blocks, 3, 2, then out. Yeah, that definitely looks decent, but God, it's so hard to see. I'm watching OBS on my other screen, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so difficult to see. All right. The rest of the clips are very hard to see, so yeah, I'm not using shaders again. So I'm going to show you guys around, show you guys exactly everything that was done. But first things first, we're starting in our bedroom. As you can see, we have a nice little carpet here. and our fireplace. Armor stand, a nice little table. But the biggest change is outside. Oh, and then there is the chimney. Yes, I did that for a reason. All right. The towers. Towers. Ooh, I don't want to shoot that yet. These took like 6 or 7 iterations to get them to look the way I want. And yes, that's our flag. It looks like we are flipping people off. I know. But yeah, these took a bunch of iterations. I like how they look. I think they look amazing. If you guys have any ideas to make them look better, let me know. But yeah, this is how we did it. And then these corners are logs as well. And then on the inside, instead of having a big wall, I tapered it down so it's not nearly as intrusive as it once was. So yeah, that's basically how we did it. And this is what it looks like from a frontal view. I think it looks really good. The different colored beacons kind of make it look a little weird. So I might change those colors out. But yeah, this is our castle. I still gotta put some finishing touches on the actual towers themselves, but I think this looks really amazing. And if you guys want me to use shaders, give me some pointers. Maybe there is some good shaders I can use. Oh, that's another thing. So these blocks, so this is just one of the regular hoppers, and then I kind of tried to bring it up so it looks like that it moves a little bit better with the while going up. And I think, yeah, this is how they look. They look amazing. Give me some pointers on what you guys think we should do, how we should do building episodes moving forward, because this episode was a very big pain to edit, and I still don't like how it edited. Yeah. Anyway, give me some pointers on what you guys would like to see, what you guys wouldn't like to see in the episodes to, you know, make it a little bit better. And then I will also have the audio corrected. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.